Oh, shoot. Boom, boom. Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your main man, Dame Drops. Y'all see this baked mac and cheese. I'm here about to do another super official food review of somebody's cooking. And when I say somebody's cooking, if you're looking at this baked mac and cheese right now, you may already know this woman. Because she be whipping up that work every single time. You be sliding up over there to Google, looking up some fire foods. Her website pops right up. It's always like the #1 search website. And she be killing the holidays.
Hey, y'all.
All right, now. Rosie, a.k.a. I Heart Recipes, a.k.a. whip up that work in the kitchen.
Hey.
Are you afraid of what's going down today?
Not at all.
I'm about to review this all up on my channel. They're going to see you making it all up on your channel. I want them to get ready because I'm about to review her cooking for the first time ever. I've been watching her whipping up work for years, and now it's about to go down. Collard greens, boom. Baked mac and cheese, boom. I Heart Recipes, and your main man, Dame.
All right, y'all. So you know I will not be in my usual kitchen because we were out of town when we did this video. So I'm at my resort kitchen. Luckily, they had all the knives and pasta that I needed. Of course, I had to go out and buy my own groceries. And yeah, it was quite the experience because they were not the stores that I was used to. So I did wash the greens before anything. Actually, I washed the sink before I washed the greens. So make sure you do that too. So here I have my jalapenos that I'm chopping up. And in the back is thick cut bacon. Now I usually use bacon ends. They didn't have it at Publix, so I'm using just regular old smoked thick cut bacon. Now I'm going to fry the bacon over medium heat till it's nice and golden, and once so, I'm going to start adding in some diced onion. Followed by the diced onion, I will be adding in some bell peppers. I bought this little trio pack here that has red, yellow, and green. If you want, you can use either color, but hey, I bought it like this and it was, easy because like I said, I'm not at home. I don't have my usual equipment. So since it was already diced, hey, it was good for me. So after I'm done doing that, I'm going to start adding in the greens. Now, this is collard greens. If you want to use turnip or mustard, kale, that will work too. But yeah, I'm making collards. Once the collard greens are in there, we're going to start adding in some chicken broth. And I like to use chicken broth because it adds so much more flavor than, regular water, obviously. So chicken broth it is. If you don't want to use chicken broth, vegetable broth will do as well. So once all the chicken broth is in there, I'm going to start adding my garlic. Usually I chop up garlic, but we all know the deal here. So I took a shortcut and I use this garlic paste. So you're going to start adding in that garlic. And then you're going to mix it until it is well combined, okay? And I was really surprised how well this stir-in garlic paste worked. I am definitely going to be using it more, like seriously. So now I'm going to start adding in some seasoning salt. And followed by the seasoning salt, I will add in some coarse black pepper. Of course, regular, ground black pepper will work fine too. Now I'm thinking about it, this was ground pepper, it was not coarse. So yeah, just go on and add some black pepper, okay? And now we're going to start adding in brown sugar, just a little bit. This is not going to make it sweet, but it does help balance out the flavors. And off camera, I added a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Now I don't know where that footage is, but I did add it. So now what we're going to do is grab the lid and just let this cook over low heat. So turn that heat down to low, girl. Put that lid on and we're going to let it simmer. Now we're going to move to the mac and cheese. And of course you want to do your pasta. Now as you can see, I have some elbow macaroni noodles here. We're going to cook it until it's nice and al dente. You definitely don't want to overcook it, but you don't want to, just make sure it's al dente. Now let's move on to the sauce. I have my salted butter here. Melt it on down. And then we're going to start adding in that all-purpose flour. You're going to mix it until it's well combined. And you know what we're going to add next, right? If you've been watching me for quite some time, you already know we are about to pour in that half and half, girl. So pour that in. And then you're going to grab your whisk, stir, and now we can start adding in the cheeses. Now, y'all know it would have been easy for me to add in shredded cheeses, but I hate, the cheese that comes in the bag that's already shredded because it has filters and it doesn't melt like I like it. So I went to the deli and I just had them slice up some cheese, okay? So I will be using cheese slices, but it is not American. Let's get that clear. This is sharp cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar. And later on, we will be adding some Havarti. So yeah, just mix that up until it's nice and creamy. Then you're going to turn the heat off. And you know what? We're going to pour that sauce all over the mac. noodles just like so. And you want to give it a nice stir. Make sure all those noodles are smothered with that creamy, cheesy sauce. And I did add some pepper in there as well as some of the seasoning salt, y'all. Okay? You don't want it bland. You don't want to bland it at all. So now we're going to pour in our mac and cheese. But you know what? We are not done with the cheese. We need more cheese because why? Because y'all know how I do it. So grab some Havarti slices, y'all. And we are going to also grab some sharp cheddar slices. And we are going to layer this macaroni and cheese, okay? Again, no American cheese. This is sharp cheddar straight from the deli. I just had them, slice it. And Havarti. So we're just going to layer it a couple more times. Repeat those steps. And then we're going to top it off with what? More cheese. Y'all know me. You know how I am with cheese. Now, if you don't like this much cheese, you can use less. But hey, I'm going to do what I do. So now I am going to just put the lid on here. Or actually, I'm going to add more cheese. Let me stop lying. Put some more cheese on top. Then we're going to add the lid on top of the, the pot. Then it's going in the oven. And that's it. So let's see what Dame Drops thinks about my mac and cheese and my collard greens.
Ooh. Okay. Shemaine Man Dame Drops. I want y'all to click the link in the description box below because I'm about to do the super official food review of iHeartRecipes, collard greens, and mac and cheese. Are you nervous?
Hell no, I ain't nervous.
Are you scared?
Hell no. Okay.
Do you trust your cooking? All right, now, because the folks are going to find out. I'm finna let them know.
Let them know. What's up?
All right, y'all better click that link below because we're going to do this right now.